On July 29th, I committed to losing 30 pounds in 6 months. Based on the suggestion of my friend Jonathan, I went to the Healthy Wage website and I gave them $600 of my money. And if by January 29th, I have dropped from 204.2 pounds to 174.2 pounds, lost that 30 pounds, I will get back that $600 plus an extra $121. I'll make a $121 profit if I meet my weight goal. Well, how am I doing? To start, I was doing amazing. I lost a lot of weight very quickly. But then, between Halloween and Thanksgiving, I hit a rough patch. I ate poorly. I started drinking alcohol again after not having had alcohol since Independence Day. And I gained 4 or 5 pounds. So it was a rough patch. Now I've recommitted to getting fit again, and I've been really focused on the diet for the past month, but it's been so hard. By taking that month off, by gaining back the 5 pounds, I made things much more difficult than they might have otherwise been. This morning, January 5th, I weighed in at 178.6, which means, I have 24 days left to lose 4.4 pounds. It's about 0.2 of a pound a day, which is, it's doable. It's very doable, but there's no margin for error. And I happen to know that Kim and I are going to be taking a 1-week vacation together here shortly. Just going to take a little retreat. And that's going to be really challenging for me to stay on task. That means that before we leave for that vacation, I am trying to be as intense as possible. That means I'm doing unhealthy food deprivation stuff. And I know it's unhealthy and I know it's not sustainable, but I also know it's just for 2 weeks. And that's the thing. I've lost weight before. I've dug out of debt before. I've done other tasks that require focus for a short or medium length of time. And I've learned that this deprivation isn't really deprivation. It's just a short-term sacrifice for a larger goal. I wouldn't want to live like this forever. It would be awful. It makes me very sympathetic to people who don't have a choice in the matter. But I do have a choice. I'm fortunate in that way. And I want to lose the weight, and I want to lose it by the deadline. So that means I have to deprive myself in the short term so that I have a little bit of margin for error. This is a point that I try to make again and again when I'm working with people, helping them work toward their financial goals, especially when they're trying to get out of debt. When you're trying to get out of debt, or you're working toward financial independence, or whatever financial goal you're pursuing, there are times you have to make short-term sacrifices. But I think it's a very big mistake to look at, say, dining out. Say you want to get out of debt and you realize that, oh, I'm spending a couple $100s a month dining out. I should give up dining out. Some people look at that option and they're like, no, I can't do that. Or here's a real life example. I was talking with a friend once who wanted to get out of debt. He knew I wrote about money and he asked me for my advice. And so we started going through his expenses. And the thing that jumped out at me is he had a $200 a month cable TV package. And I'm not joking. And I said, you know, Dan, if you gave up that cable TV package, that's $200 a month, $2,500 a year, you could be throwing it in your debt. And he's like, no, I can't give up the cable TV package. That's not negotiable. Well, to my mind, what he's saying then is that cable TV is more important than getting out of debt. And I was also thinking, you know, this isn't a permanent sacrifice. You're not giving up cable TV forever. You're just giving it up short term while you work for a bigger goal. And that's how I look at my current weight loss. For a week or two here, I'm depriving myself, going on about 1,000 calories a day, so that I can have a better chance at meeting my weight loss goal. And I know it's a temporary thing. So today's lesson is sometimes you have to do some things in the short term that suck in order to achieve things that you want more. But the thing is, you have to look at those short-term sacrifices as short-term sacrifices. They're not something that you're committing to for the rest of your life.